Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to coverage of high school basketball on Manchester Public Television Services. We are at the Bronstein Gym on the campus of Memorial High School for the last game of the regular season here in 2025. It's amazing how fast it goes year after year. I'm Peter Capano, and the Memorial girls are hosting the Trinity Pioneers tonight. Trinity comes in at 5-12, Memorial in 3-14. In a battle of a couple of young teams, and let's hope up-and-coming teams. It is the 25th of February, which makes it school vacation week. February 25. Memorial in there wearing red tonight. Defending to the left, Trinity in white. We're going to get a three right off the tip. That's Mallory Hobart. She feeds down low to Sadie Mungier. I don't know how that stayed out, but it did. Along with those two, number 11, Addison Moynihan, a junior forward for Trinity. Number 15, Summer Cullen. And number 24, Jody Aria. Trinity's defense comes away with the steal. Memorial starts number 1, Genevieve Colazzo, the sophomore guard. Number 4, Ashlyn Bartnicki, the senior guard. Number 10 is Taylor Angerami, a sophomore forward. Number 14 is Kelly Legao, a senior guard. And number 15 is Elizabeth Champagne, a senior guard. So this is Colazzo. She's off to Bartnicki in the lane, has it knocked free. She regains it and gets it to Colazzo. She fires up a three, banks it in. First points of the game here, a minute and a half in. Memorial team has, for the year, has been scoring 30 a game and allowing 56. Look at the answer here from Summer Cullen. And Trinity with a little full court pressure. Colazzo does a very nice job breaking it. Pass over to Angerami. Her pass to her teammate, Legala, was at her knees, however. There's the follow-up by Angerami. She gets her two. Memorial did a very nice job breaking that press, first with the dribble and then with the pass. The only issue was Angerami's pass was down low, where it should have been about chest high, so that Legalo could catch it and lay it in. Here's another three. Well, Colazzo dribbled into trouble that time, and she gets tied up. Referees today, Isaac Rugali and Fred McNeil. You've heard Fred's voice here with me calling games on occasion over the years. It's Angerami. There's the home run pass to Mungier. She gets fouled and the basket. That's a great look. Sadie is a sophomore. Got the pass in stride, put it on the floor one time, went up with it. Took the hit. Free throw's missed, but it's knocked free by Moynihan. And Trinity, ooh, there's a skip pass. Give a coach chills. A jumper from Moynihan. That's off. The rebound to Champagne. Liz is going to clear herself some room. Good job. So she didn't get tied up. Colazzo dribbling into trouble, finds a teammate. It's Bartnicki. She's looking for some room. A reach in, knocked away. Coming to Mungier. Gonna get a foul. Excuse me, that's Aria. Jody, the sophomore guard, number 24. Foul comes in on Collazo, her first, team second. We're at 5-all. Here in the first quarter. Trinity grabs their first lead of the game at 6-5. Aria's got them both. And here is that press. That's a good job for Memorial. They get a little trouble. Well, we get a foul. The reach in. I think it's Cullen's going to get called for it. Almost bailed Memorial out. They had some clock troubles there. They only had 10 seconds to get it over to half court. And it was looking tight. But the reach-in foul bails them out. Collazo dumps it down low. Knocked free by Mongier. And here comes Aria. Running right-hander from Moynihan won't go. Collazo comes out with the basketball. Collazo kicks it out. Jumper is a little long from Champagne. Trinity goes the other way. They lead 7-5 halfway through the first quarter. Looks like a 3-2 almost zone defense for Memorial. That's the place for the ball right there at the foul line. A little kind of floater from Cullen. Doesn't drop. It might next time. Hopefully she doesn't give up on that shot. Again knocked away. Great hands from Trinity. They just keep knocking that ball free. Ario misses the layup. Hobart's rebounds, kicks it out. The running right-hander from Mongier won't go. Mongier knocks it back onto the floor where Hobart's collects it. Back to Mongier down low, and she lays it in. Trinity looking to work together. Doing a good job. Collazo, she should get it back. Well, this is all right. Bartnicki all the way. That is going to be a block. 2 shots. I haven't mentioned the coaches yet. Cameron Owen for Trinity. I think he wanted an offensive foul, and he's a little unlucky not to get it. The other bench is Lauren Gaudette. Bartnicki with 2. Couple of subs for both teams. Looks like Sydney Demers, number 13 for Trinity. Her number mate, 13 for Memorial, is Canali Rodriguez. 1 free throw. Makes it a 3-point game. There's that foul line. Got the low, yeah. That time Mongier got the ball and she turned. She had a teammate wide open underneath, but she took a dribble, which allowed the defense to get back and break up the pass. That's going to go out off of Trinity. Yeah, the pressure results in a turnover. Good look down low. Mongier can't get it. Knocked out of play. It should go to Memorial, I thought, but Isaac's got it. 2:06 left in the first quarter. Trinity looks quicker than Memorial. Most of those free balls seem to end up in Pioneer hands. Here's Demers. Now to Mongier. Being patient. That's a good entry pass down low. Lillian Manning, number 20, the sophomore, put that one up on the board. Here's a jumper from Bartnicki. Long rebound. Talon. Poulin has it. Bartnicki to the basket. Her shot is blocked. Collazo, Bartnicki. Kicked over to Lagallo. Boy, she threw that up very quickly, but she put it in. And it's 9-8. Trinity with a minute 5 left in the first quarter. Cullen, cross court. Mongier takes the baseline, makes the layup. It's Collazo. If I'm Memorial, I'm looking to get it back into Genovese's hand. Rodriguez follows her own miss. And it's 11-10. Aria to the basket. Gonzalez comes out with it, or Rodriguez, I should say. Rodriguez going to bring it up. Bartnicki in the corner. Jumper looked like it wanted to drop in. It wouldn't. Collazo, her runner, won't drop either. And that'll end the quarter. Memorial came out with a slight lead. Trinity, off a couple of turnovers, defensive turnovers, got a couple easy baskets and grabbed their small lead, and we end after 8, 11-10. Neither of these teams will get invited to the tournament, which starts next week, but it is likely that the Central West girls will. They lost this afternoon to Exeter and ended at 6-12, which is tied with one, maybe two teams, but they hold the tiebreaker. They beat both of those teams. So it seems to me that they will claim the 16th seed and have the privilege of traveling to unbeaten Bedford in the opening round next week. But hey, that is a very nice accomplishment for the Little Green Blue Knights. And Coach Mike Wenners. Trinity has the possession arrow to start the second quarter. Rhea in the corner brings it out. A long jumper. Rebounded by Jania Lofton. Uh-oh. Taken away. Leaves Lofton to guard against Hobarts. She leaves her. Hobarts will go cross court. I can't believe those aren't picked off. Mongier is not shy. Hobarts rebounds. That one's knocked free. Collazo at least broke up that pass. Trinity needs to be calm here. No hurry. Hoisted up by Aria. And the putback. I think that was Manning who got that. There it is. That's definitely a foul. As Poulin goes to the basket, trying to recover because Poulin was wide open because of the full court press. And Mongier picks up her first foul. Team's first here in the second quarter. Talon is a freshman, almost listed as a forward center. How about that, a center? They're hard to find these days. Got a nice stroke. Makes her first free throw. Got a little routine there. 13-11. Hobarts looking to the free throw line. Now the top of the key. They like that shot, and that is a good shot to make. Collazo gets out of trouble. She is very slight, and is, that pass easily picked off by Aria. Again, it rolls off. Again, it's followed up by Trinity, and again, it's Lillian Manning. The sophomore gets another putback. Collazo has a problem there and makes it out with the help of Champagne. Liz to the basket. Her layup will go. And we get a timeout. I think it was Trinity. Let's see. Yeah, 30-second timeout for Coach Owen. Lately, the points have come off of putbacks, offensive rebounding. Was a 1-point lead for Trinity after 8. Here in the second quarter, a couple minutes in, it's a 2-point lead. It's Mallory Hobarts. Her sister Emily played at Central. Played a lot of soccer, too. I understand she's playing soccer for SNU. Oh, that was saved. Well done by Ferdinando. Lily Ferdinando, number 5. Have to find out if there's any relation. Oh, boy. Colosso catches that somehow. Coach Gaudette figured there was a 10-second violation coming. She called timeout. Got the referee's notice at the last second. Which one? I mentioned Lily Ferdinando. Ferdinando is a well-known basketball name on the boys' side. Man's side at Miss City. I had the opportunity to play some pickup games with her. Ferdinando or two. I remember Mark in particular. That boy could shoot. He was a big boy. He loved long-distance shooting. And he had a real aversion to passing. That's what I remember from him. He did not like to give up the ball. Ms. Dessalines in for Memorial, number 3. It's Rodriguez trying to bank it in. Came close. There's a good look down the pass. This is Ferdinando. She gives it up. Now it's in low. And it'll be Manning. Manning has put herself in very good positions, especially right under the basket. She's got a couple putbacks. That was excellent right there. She went right down to the basket, made herself big, and received the pass, was fouled on the shot. Good fundamentals. And a friendly bounce. Makes it 16-13. Trinity looking for their 6th win of the year. See, Memorial's just there's a pause in between when they realize the ball is free and when they go get it. There's a delay in that reaction. Well, somehow Jody Aria comes away with that ball. Here's Cullen again. She kicks it out this time. Good decision. The jumper for 3 is long. That was from Cullen. To the basket goes Champagne. She's fouled. Fred McNeil with the call. It's on Moynihan, her first. Elizabeth Champagne, one of the captains on this team. Coach Gaudette told me before the game that they have a couple players off on vacation, this being vacation week. Take a look at that bench. There's only 4 players in red uniforms. Total of 9. Not many more actually on the Trinity bench, maybe 5. All right, Moynihan. A jumper from Moynihan, or Fernando, excuse me. We got a foul. I think it's on Cullen of Trinity, her second, team's third. 3:36. This low scoring second quarter. Just 5 points for Trinity and just 4 for Memorial. Trinity in their own zone. It's essentially a 2-3. Call it looks like a 2-1-2, but call it a 2-3. Left out here from Munger. Over the back, knocking the rebound free. It's Moynihan. She gets it back in the corner. Snaps a pass down low to Munger, who does a great job to catch it and then convert it. And it's 18-14. Good pass, good catch, and a great finish. Inside out, and the jumper from Cullen. That boosts the lead to 7, just like that. Memorial needs some points quickly, or badly at least. One fired off the backboard and won't go in. The rebound action will give it to Trinity. All right, comes Aria, right straight to the free throw line, and now that sets up the three-point jumper. The putback by Munger. She was playing outside, now she's playing that low post. Doing a fine job down there. Bartnicki pushes it ahead. Got Moynihan. And Cullen. Cullen gives it back to Colazzo. Comes Hobars back on for Trinity. Looks like the ball headed down to the parking lot. Champagne had to go get it. And here we go. Yeah, I was just going to say, Trinity's getting away with a lot of reaching down there. But referee Rugali said enough is enough and whistled Sadie Munger for her second foul. That's the 4th on Trinity. It might be the way for Memorial to get some points. Bartnicki comes out with that one. Colazzo fakes a shot, gives it up. Now Ashley will shoot. Got it. Big basket for the Crusaders. It's 23-17. Minute 5 left till halftime. That ball was tipped, unluckily for Memorial. And that soft little lefty shot from Ferdinando will drop. Deep in the corner, Champagne. She takes it in the lane. Almost got her rebound back. Collazo picks it off. She took a foul, but referee decided to let that go, as Genovese had a pretty good look at basket ahead of her. Almost like a advantage play on call in soccer. That'll go out of bounds to Memorial. They're down 8 with about 19 seconds left. They could use a basket here. Trim that lead, that deficit a little bit. Collazo. Jumper from Champagne. Gets her own rebound and runs into, she runs into Manning, I think it is. Lillian is kind of frustrated by that, and I don't blame her. I don't disagree it was a foul, but she was just kind of in the wrong place as that rebound slipped past her into the hands of Liz Champagne, whose momentum took her into Lily. All right, she misses the first. Drains the second, makes it 25-18. Wide open underneath. Memorial gets a break there. 2 seconds left. Bartnicki needs to put it up. She does. We'll go into halftime, 25-18, a Trinity 7-point lead in this Division I girls matchup here on the last day of the regular season, last game for each of these two teams, actually. Having looked at the standings, I'm Peter Capano. I'm going to take a break, and I'll bring you the second half right away. Here, Coach. All right, teams are about to jump back on the court. I imagine that Coach Gaudette was telling her girls to take a little more time, move the ball quickly offensively, but take a little more time in pulling the trigger. And that should increase their shooting percentage. Obviously, they need some more points. 18 points is obviously not very much. The zone that they've been playing has been pretty effective. They need to rebound just a little bit better out of it, seems to me. Watch that low post play, that high-low. There's a quick long pass from Collazo. She's going to take a running right-hander. Nobody's going to the basket for her, though, when she puts it up. Oh, nice little step through by Sadie Mongier. She led all scorers here in the first half with 10. Uh-oh. It's a tough place to pick up the dribble. Timeout. Yeah, Coach Gaudette recognized that. Genovese, the sophomore, got just over midcourt and picked up her dribble, and she even turned kind of the wrong way. She had a teammate on one side, and she turned her back to that teammate. And the others didn't come up to show for her. And as I think I was starting to say, at one point in the first half, she is not very tall. And traps are quite effective against her. Players taller can really put her in a lot of trouble. And that's where she found herself. Coach Lauren Gaudette recognized that. Called a quick timeout and get her out of trouble. All right, here she is. Collazo truly playing the point guard position, which is great. I love to see. And it is not easy. There are 1,000 decisions to make by a point guard in any given game. And you have to do it to recognize. Even that pass right there was kind of high into the sideline. Took her teammate away from. There's Collazo, scrappily grabbing that rebound, laying it in. It's 29-20. Here's a turnover. Collazo will lead the break. 2v2, she'll pull it out. That's going to be a backcourt violation if it's not picked up, and it is picked up by Aria. The lay-in will go. Genovese comes up with the foul. She would have been better off just to let Summer Cullen go on that one. It is the third foul as well on Collazo. She definitely should have let her go. Cullen will miss, and the rebound will come right back to her. One of the Memorial players should have been stepping in front of the shooter that time. We call it take the shooter. That didn't happen somehow. All right. Good work by Trinity, passing the ball around. That's out of bounds. Referee has it. It's out of bounds. Basket will not count. Bounced off of one of the gray support pipes up there, which is out of play. Shooter used the pipe nicely, though. Banked it right in off of it, but it won't count. Here's Genovese. The lefty. Goes over to, here's Jerami. Shot won't drop, but Collazo was there to steal it. Ran out of room. It's Jody Aria. Mallory Hobarts. That is an interesting pass. She made it work. That's going to be a held ball. It'll be Trinity basketball. No, I guess it won't. Possession arrow says Memorial. Must have been a held ball that I don't remember. In the corner, now down along the baseline. It'll be white ball. Champagne had a sliver of room along the baseline, but Trinity came over to help close her down. That's a great two-handed pass. They call it a skip pass. Back when I was playing, the coach would call you to the bench if you made that pass, but that's common nowadays. What do we got? We got a foul, rebounding action. It looks like Legallo going to the basket was knocked over. The foul will be on Hobarts. No, excuse me. Looks like it's on Moynihan, her second. Uh-oh. Could see that coming. Collazo, in that circumstance, ought to just keep dribbling. She had she actually had three of her opponents beaten that time, but picked up the dribble for some reason, decided she was going to lose it if she put it on the floor one more time, and then made a pass that was knocked away. But Genovese has the quickness to break that off the dribble. She'll find Hobarts to be super quick as well, as was her sister, Emily. But yeah, that's a good hand. Somehow it comes back to Cullen. Almost accidental offense, but it's a 15-point lead here. Oh, my. Not sure Bartnicki really even looked to that one. Look at the steal here. Collazo somebody had to make it. Oh, we got an interesting timeout. Just as Sadie Mongier was about to go out of bounds. Got it in. The timeout, that is. And it's 35-20. 10 points on the board for Trinity. Only 2 for Memorial. Memorial scoring was very much spread out. 4 for Champagne and Bartnicki, 3 for Collazo, 2 each for Andrami, Rodriguez, and Legalo, and 1 for Taylin Poulin. Mongier led Trinity at halftime with 10. Cullen had 6, Manning 5, 2 each for Ferdinando and Arilla. The Memorial boys are up on the hill playing Trinity right now in what could be a very interesting matchup. A couple of very good teams. Memorial is at 10-7 right now. I think the Trinity team is 14-2 or something like that. Central boys are at 3-14. Memorial boys will make the tournament for sure. It's possible with a win tonight they could host a game here as probably an 8th seed. They've run hot and cold this year. Kind of inconsistent. That's a great look. Back door. Anjarami gets the rebound. And the foul will be on Aria. Jody's second. Team second. No press here for Trinity. All right, there's nobody anywhere near the lane for Memorial. No inside threat at all, and the Trinity team is gambling and working very hard to go after the pass to the outside. State of basketball these days. The almighty 3. This is better, though. There you go. Lofton. Down low. Now she's outside. Hands it back after Kalazi, the running lefty. Will drop. 35-22. This is Hobart's. In the corner. Nice look down low. It was Moynihan to Manning that time. Manning again in a good position. I like her positional play. She is defending. Pretty good job. Hits a jumper from Rodriguez. Won't go. Injarami can't come down with it. Moynihan does. We go the other way. Cullen gives it off to Arilla. It's knocked out of bounds. All right, Hobart's looking down low. Good job. Guess who? Lillian Manning. Again, getting to that block that time. You know, getting the good entry pass and making the easy shot. That's going to be stolen. Look at the Collazo come. Boy, is she quick. $1:17 left in the third quarter. Trinity has secured their lead in this one. They had a 7-point lead at halftime. It's 17 now. Mallory rebounds knocked free, and it goes to Lofton. Lofton gets it over to Genovese. Bartnicki getting knocked around over to Poulin. Won't drop. Rodriguez is late to the party, but it comes free. Now Rodriguez has it. She'll take a step through. Rebound to Moynihan. Moynihan's pass goes out of one teammate's hands and right into another teammate. Someday things are going your way. Boy, Manning didn't even look that time. And she dropped it in. It's Bartnicki for two. Got it. (41-24). This will end the quarter. That won't count. 41-24 after 3. Trinity has this game by the scruff of the neck. Let's talk about the West boys a little bit. They stand at 12-5 in the 7th spot over in Division II. Have a tough matchup tonight. I think it's Pelham. Pelham's only lost twice, I believe, in the that division. But West is most likely going to host a first-round playoff game. And they start on Tuesday, I believe. Tuesday, the, what's that, the 4th of March, over at the Quinn Gymnasium. The following day, should Memorial end up in the 8th spot, they would host the game here. I think the Division I boys are on Wednesday, Division II on Tuesday in that first week of March. Over the last 5 games, this Memorial girls team has won twice and lost 3 times, but overall they're 3-13. So they're 2-3 in their last 5 games. They've scored 9 more points a game than the others, and they've allowed 5 or 6 fewer. So they certainly have shown improvement as this season has gone along. But this sure looks like Trinity's night. And as Lily Fernando drops in a deep 3, that left-handed look, and Collazo is getting some lessons here in operating this offense. She's made a number of these kind of soft, almost floating passes to her teammates on the outside. She actually would appear needs to have a teammate up front with her, because it appears as though Trinity's zone has moved to a 1-2-2. And you always want to have an odd number. That's going to be a double dribble. No, he's not going to call that. Okay. And Jania Lofton goes all the way, drops it in. Makes it 46-26. But when you're attacking a zone, you want to have odd numbers to the number of frontline players that you're facing. So if there's 1, you want to have 2 offensive players. If there's 2, you want to have either 3 or just the 1. And that allows you to use the spacing on the floor to your advantage. But right now it seems like Trinity's kind of modified their zone a little bit and putting 1 player out and coming right at Collazo. And Genovese isn't recognizing that well enough as she makes some long looping passes. as that defense presents itself. If there's one defender out front in a zone, two offensive players can play a little bit of pass and get open looks, get foul line jumpers, or I should say top of the key jumpers. To the basket. Well done. It's 2 in a row for Lofton. 48-28. Another one for Cullen. Here's Lofton again. She's got a presence in there and some strength. Here she is up top. Good decision. Flicks it over to Ava Dessalines. Number 3 in for Memorial. Giving Collazo a break. Nice step through. Sadie Mungere with a pretty move. It's like Lofton, a little stitch in her side. Dessalines fires that one up. The rebound to Rodriguez. She gives it off. And Champagne makes the basket. Timeout on the Memorial bench. 52-30. Yeah, on the girls' side, Bedford is at top of the table at 18-0. Londonderry 16-1. Those two teams just met last week. Wyndham is third at 15-2. Then Concord Christian and BG at 14-4, tied for the 4-5 spot. Concord Christian is a story for me. I never did get to see him this year. I'm not sure that I will. But they won titles in Division 4, moved up to Division 3, won titles there. Moved up to Division 2, won a title there, and now they're in Division 1. Trying to grab a title. They got their work cut out for them. They're 14-4. They haven't been able to beat the best in Division 1. Having lost, I think, to Bedford, Londonderry, and Wyndham. But quite a story. All right. 5:10 left in this game. Hobart's almost pulled the trigger. At the very last second, thought better of it. Didn't leave her feet, so it wasn't a violation. Here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez bulling her way through. She's going to get called for traveling. I like her determination. It's a long jumper with a long rebound. Falls to Dessalines. She's looking for somebody to pass to immediately. It's knocked away. But there's Bartnicki for 3. Makes it 52-33. It's good to see that from Ashley. She's been here for playing a number of minutes now for at least 3 years. Been fun to watch. Ms. Bartnicki. Ashlyn will be graduating this year. Yeah, Bartnicki, excuse me. That shot might have been deflected. The run-out layup by Summer Cullen. Shania Lofton was trying to convince the referee that that ball was deflected. It was not. But that was a difficult pass in for Lofton. Baseline. That'll go. That's Hobar's. .308 left in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Trinity got here by beating Winnicott 64-35. They beat Spalding 53-39. Merrimack 53-28. Malvern 49-46, and Concord, who did not win a game this year, 62-35. Memorial beat that Concord team 49-42. They beat Spalding 39-36, and Merrimack 42-37. And the Spalding game was just a week ago. They actually won 2 games last week, did the Crusaders, beating Spalding and Merrimack. Nice little baseline cut that time. I don't know if that banked in or not. It'll count. Summer Cullen, she had 2 threes in the first half. She's certainly got 10 points so far in the game. That save, that was, really? I didn't think her foot was down. The ball wasn't out when she went and got that ball. That's a good save. Little sloppy out there now. 2 minutes left in this one. Collazo slicing through. Corner jumper will go for Jody Aria. Might be worth mentioning that on the Trinity bench as an assistant coach is a former player at Trinity, Ashley Giampetruzzi. And I believe her father is Carmen Giampetruzzi, who's a very well-known player. I believe it's Central, although it might have been Trinity, but definitely it's new. Carmen Giampetruzzi is all but a legend. Manchester basketball. Comes Hobart's off, the senior. Looks like Coach Owen is pulling his seniors off one by one. Mallory Hobart's, Sydney Demers. Seniors on the Memorial side include Ava Dessalines, Ashlyn Bartnicki, Kelly Legallo, Elizabeth Champagne, Hoden Osman, and Aaliyah St. Julius. We haven't seen a whole lot of those two, but congratulations to them. Their commitment to basketball here in the Queen City. Bartnicki comes off now. Legallo comes off. There's the seniors right there. Dessalines comes off. Coach Goddard over there congratulating them and thanking them for their efforts. And here comes champagne for seniors who are present today. Finish up their basketball careers in this great gym. Not a bad looking jumper from Rodriguez there. Do like her strength. Boy, she gets banged around. And look, it rattles in by Jania Lofton. And this one's going to end 62-38. Trinity goes to 6-12. Memorial ends at 3-15. I do hope you enjoyed it, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to all the seniors and all the players here for both these teams. Their seasons are done, but they won't be forgotten. I'm Peter Capano. We'll see you next time on Manchester Public Television Services Game of the Week.